Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is AJ, and if you're seeing my video for the first time, you're highly welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. So guys, let's transform this beautiful model together. Join me, let's do it together. So after thoroughly cleaning the face using my Adventure Micellar cleansing water with aid of my wipe, the next thing I'll be doing is to moisturize the face, which I'm using my Moist Essence moisturizer from Blossom Makeup, and my foundation brush, or you can call it face spray brush, Then I use my hand to massage it. So after that, you have before moving to the primer, we have to dry it up. We have to let it set. So I'm using my fan. There's a fan sitting directly in front of her. So for primer, I'm using my Mismetic Aqua Grip Primer. It's a grip primer. So after applying it, I just use my fan to dry it up before going in with my foundation. So I'm using my Adventure foundation, the shade Suntan. So after applying it on the skin, I'm using my soft and damp beauty sponge from CPD. Soft and damp means it should be wet, but when you squeeze it, water shouldn't come out from it. So you make your beauty sponge damp such that it'll be very easy for you to blend the foundation. So I'm just pressing that into her skin, uniformly distributing it all over, making sure there's no harsh line. So after that, I'm going to set it using my Kiss Beauty Fix Spray. And then I use my fan to dry it up before moving to the contour, which I use my V Beauty foundation in the shade 10. So I just apply around the under of the cheekbone, the temple. Moving on to blush, I'm using my orange shade from my 3D Girl Blush palette. So I just apply directly on the cheek, that's around the upper of the cheek, around the outer corner of the eye. Then I'm blending, moving towards the temple. So for concealer, I'm using my, to highlight the face, I'm using my Adventure concealer in the shade 10. So I'm using the shade 10. It's actually among the lighter shade, the shade 10. So I just apply around all the highlighted area. That's the under eye, the bridge of the nose, the forehead. Then I use a clean section of my beauty sponge. For my CPD beauty sponge, I'm using one. So when I start the foundation, I use once the section I use in blending the foundation. I just use the same thing throughout. That's the foundation, the blush, and the contour is for one section of the beauty sponge, and then the other clean section I'm using to blend the concealer. So after that, I'm still going to set it using my Kiss Beauty Fix Spray before going to set the face using my Miracle setting powder in the shade Ginger, which I just set the highlighted area. However, before setting the face using the Miracle setting powder, I first of all have to contour the nose, which I use the V Beauty foundation again in the shade 08, right? In the shade 8, this time around, it is not the same shade I used in contouring the rest of the face. When contouring the nose, you are not using the same shade as the rest of the face, because the rest of the under of the cheekbone and the temple should be like 2 shades darker, and the nose should be 1 shade darker. It shouldn't be like too dark, right?
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same.
Now to set the rest of the face, I'm using my my V Beauty powder from my powder palette. That's the V Beauty powder palette, which is the same as her skin tone. So I just use my big fluffy brush to just set all the blank spaces. Then to contour the face, again we have to do powder contour. Remember, everything cream has to go powder. When you do the bold, it gives the face more definition, right? It gives the face more definition. So we have to contour the face again, powder contour, which we are using the powder from my V Beauty powder palette again, which is 2 shades darker for the temple and the under of the cheekbone, and 1 shade darker for the nose. Then after setting the face, we are still going to go in again with our Kiss Beauty Fix Spray to melt down that powder effect. So to bake the face, I'm using my same Miracle Sensi powder in the shade Ginger to just snatch the nose and make sure, if you don't want any crease line, make sure you keep excess setting powder around the under eye, such that every moisture can be absorbed. Yeah.
They were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
Hope you enjoy watching the video. Thank you so much, and please don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the subscribe button and turn on notification. Thank you so much. Bye.